Oh gosh, this is going thick and fast, isn't it? I've no sooner posted a video about the reform of the House of Lords, and I've got someone asking, how do I know that £3 million is the accepted price for gaining a seat in the House of Lords? Well, there was an investigation into this about 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago, in the Sunday Times, and certainly for the Conservatives, £3 million seemed to be the going rate, and it was recommended that people should become the Conservative treasurer and donate to the Conservative Party. Past donations of £3 million were followed pretty rapidly by an elevation into the House of Peers. Lord Cruddas, Lord Spencer, Lord Fraser, Lord Lupton, Lord Farmer, not Sir Mick Davies, he turned it down, Lord Brownlow, and so on. There's plenty of them, all in the House of Lords, very snug on the red benches. And it's not to say that that they have bought their seat. We might look upon their donation as a commitment to Conservative Party values. And they're not the only ones. There's a fellow who I knew when he was in Oxford, and I think he's a respectable individual, person who owns Ministry of Sound, James Palumbo. There was a Mail article about him in 2013, I think, and Danny Alexander received a donation of £10,000, and then I think 2 days later, James Palumbo was elevated into the House of Lords, and the gift was declared. James is a multi-millionaire, of course. He gave a large sum to Mr. Alexander's local party in the Scottish Highlands, and it was declared on the 30th of July, I think, 2013. And does this indicate corruption? Does this indicate that if you're a member of the Liberal Party, your peerage is cheaper? Well, maybe. And is it possible that if you're in the Labour Party, you don't have to pay anything? But I think favours do seem to be the order of the day, and maybe it's not money, maybe it's usefulness, and we can only conclude that Nadine Dorries has not been as useful as she would like to. As she would like to be, and as she would like to see herself as being, and that is probably why she hasn't managed to creep into the House of Lords. Boris, make me a lady, please. And this five-figure sum, it's disturbing. And the Mail on Sunday, or the Mail, dubbed James the Lord of the Dance after receiving his honour, and I think altogether he gave 700,000, 80,000 at a time. I don't know. Certainly, it was a significant amount of money, probably, and maybe the Liberal Party used it well.